Good morning, everybody. I hope you are all doing well. Happy Tuesday. Let's get this music pulled down, switched on over to my face. Hello. Morning, Joe. Anyone else hanging out in lurk? I appreciate you all being here bright and early. Did I post in Discord this morning? Yes, I did. Okay. Good. Just making sure. The plan for today is going to be continuing on a truck driving simulator, and if, God willing, we are able to finish, then we will get started on a DEFCON 5. We've been making really slow progress through the list recently. That's not a good sign when it comes to finishing the 100 on the year. Like, between the 70-hour playthrough of Colorful Logic and now Zoids and this that took 3 to 4 parts each, we're really taking it slow. What was my first game of the year? Pretty sure it was Jade Cocoon. Let's see where Jade Cocoon is, right there. So that's 123 on the list, and I'm at 193. Yeah, so we're getting there. 70 games done. We just have to finish 30 games in the next 4 months. Come on, it's easy. That's less than 10 games a month. But you know, looking at the queue, it looks like they're going to be some pretty long ones. I don't know if we're going to hit it. But it's fine if we don't hit our 100. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing starting up the game? No, we don't play video games around here. I open Pokemon packs exclusively. That's all we do around here. And Secluded Spring is what we're popping open today. New pack. I think I'm missing like 11 cards at the moment from it. But this morning we got our boy Lickitung, followed by Sunflora. Next up is one little Cryogonal. Then a Tentacool. Big water pack today. Hey! It's the boy! Entei EX. I needed one of those. Good pull this morning. I'm always going to be happy getting a card I don't have. Yeah, I am missing 6 cards at the moment. 6 cards, and that's it. I'm missing quite a few more from Wisdoms of Sea and Sky. I did not do too hot in the last set in terms of getting the card drops I needed. Funny enough, I'm missing about 15 cards from Wisdoms of Sea and Sky. I have 31 star rarities and 8 shinies from that pack, which is just a bafflingly high number. Like EV Grove, I had 7 and 4. Extra Dimensional Crisis, 7 and 2. Celestial Guardians, 16 and 11. Shiny Revelry, 6 and 2. Triumphant Light, just a 7 because shinies weren't there. Time Space, 17. 11 and 1 Crown, Mythic Island, and 25 in Genetic Apex. You know, that one that I have the most packs opened in. Ridiculousness. I've just been getting weird luck, quote unquote good luck, but not in the direction that I want it. I really, at the end of the day, just want to finish the sets. I don't really care about shinies and full arts and all of that. And yeah, I think that's going to do it for Pokemon this morning. Not a ton going on. No events today. And that's just fine. Let's get on into trucks. Anyone else want a truck? like Joe was saying, it is Chrome time. We figured out yesterday, and by we figured out, I mean I found a GameFAQs guide that told us that the Chrome wheel was very different than the purple wheel. So the purple wheel makes it so that you're locked in 2 lanes and you're just choosing to switch between one of the 2 to 3 lanes, which means you're losing a decent amount of time with not being able to trail and having to turn your blinker on to start, all of that. The Chrome wheel, however, plays more like a traditional racing game where you're able to merge lanes however you want. And we're learning how the Chrome wheel works still. We've definitely been able to get some decent times with this Chrome wheel. It hasn't been like gangbusters. It wasn't an immediate victory, but it's a step in the right direction. Truck time? Hell yeah, call me. It's truck time. How you doing today, bud? Hope everyone's doing well. I'm feeling substantially better today than I was yesterday. Just in time for Alex to go back to school today, since we both had yesterday off. She's gonna go back to school today. She's gonna bring home more sickness. As you see, we're actually able to get the trailing really early, so he doesn't immediately just pull away and get a free win. Sorry, we looked up the actual verbiage. We're able to get an early position behind him, and then it allows us to draft a little bit more. It's called drafting. I'm drafting. I see you have more control. That's the power of the Chrome wheel. So, if you remember yesterday, I was talking about how I didn't understand what the point of the blinker was. It was literally just a byproduct of the way that the purple wheel worked. Now that we're on Chrome wheel, there's no more need for a blinker at all. We can easily kite between cars, everything a person could want, and more. You can keep him busy for sure. There's nothing all too bad with being busy. Granted, there's definitely a huge difference between good busy and bad busy. I hope it's good busy. Like last week for me, bad busy. Very bad busy. Alex and I did the calendar for September yesterday, and September's looking like a pretty clear month, which is nice. I'm definitely not upset about having a relaxing September. Let me draft, let me draft. God, he's just far enough away that I can't draft. I'm drafting, I'm drafting, I'm drafting. Ah, we were so close. All right, that was a decent ending there. There is definitely hope. So when I was doing all my setup this morning, I'm up in the office, I'm typing on my keyboard, getting all the stuff set up, and I have no idea why, but like my eyes are super itchy, my nose just won't stop running, I feel like absolute garbage, and then realize, huh, forgot to take my allergy meds this morning. Yeah, that might do it. So man, you guys aren't even ready for it. Once those allergy meds kick in, I will be absolutely unstoppable. That's really the reason why I lost that race. Man, if I could breathe out my nose, it's over for you. What the truck? Truckin' A, Captain Truckin' A. How you doing today, my man? This guy out here just merging right in front of a bulleting semi behind him. You want to get in a car accident? That's how you get in a car accident. I didn't see we were hauling today. Are we pulling dressers? Feels like we're pulling dressers. Holy hell. Did I just have the lead for a second? That's crazy. God, he's just so fast. So the big struggle with Chrome Wheel is that you have to be very, very precisely in the lane so you can actually get the draft boost. Which means you might teeter out of that lane and just have your boost diminished greatly, and the enemy just pulls way too far ahead so you can't draft behind them at all. Ah, that sucks. Which I know is 100% just a skill issue. This is just gonna take some getting used to more than anything. Wild concept, but you play 80% of the game using the purple wheel. When you change your wheel, it's gonna feel a little bit jarring. Yeah, that bump did it. There's no way I'm catching up now. Unless my opponent pulls some majorly bad plays, we're not catching up. Damn you, Snakeman. Oh, hold up. Damn. Well, hey, at least we saw him. That's something. Imagine thinking trucks don't own the road and always have the right of way. The larger the vehicle, the more respect I think you need to put on it. I don't think somebody's dinky little SUV is going to be able to take out a semi. I think the tank wins that exchange every single time. Might does indeed make the right of way. And this is why semis are allowed to run over pedestrians. The bigger your vehicle, the more right of way you have. It's a fact, it's just a fact. This is why Tommy drives the bus, it's so he can run over people at crosswalks. Legally and morally justifiable. Ugh. You know what kind of game I could go for right now? A shmup. I feel like it's been a bit since we've had an actual decent spaceship game. Like, our last shmup was Choaniki, and that game kinda sucked eggs. Gameplay-wise, it sucked eggs. I want more Einhander. Like, really what's happening here is I'm trying to get these near misses on every single car in this game, and the controls just aren't tight enough to really allow me to pull those near misses easily. Yeah, because things like that just keep happening. And you know what tend to have extremely tight controls and lend themselves well to, like, ridiculous precision in gameplay. Shmups. Oh, those bastards, really? Shiny Paldean Whooper today? Hell yeah, Joe. Hell yeah. That's the good stuff. What does Shiny Paldean Whooper look like? I would laugh so hard if... Shiny Paldean Whooper. I would laugh so hard if it just looks like a regular Whooper. I mean, kinda. A little bit. It's actually kind of a lackluster shiny. He's just a little bit more blue. Fascinating. All right, we're hauling books. Hauling some books. Quick, Dolly Parton needs this delivery like yesterday. Come on, Fist Puncher, gotta go quicker. I popped open a 10-pack yesterday and actually got nothing. Like, quite literally, out of the 50 cards I pulled, I didn't get a single new, a single full art, or a single shiny, which was brutal. That one hurt. That one hurt just a little bit. Which, like, I know that happens every once in a while. It's just, it's a game of probability. Gotchas be like that sometimes, but you hate to have it happen to you. Oh boy, Captain, gotta love when your alert breaks. There's the game suggestion. There it is. With Space Shot. Let us real quickly pull up the list. Space Shot. Right under Space Jam and Sparrow Garden Namco Mahjong. What insane games to be sandwiched between. Captain, thank you for continuing to watch my silly little stream. I do appreciate it. We will get to Space Shot, which I'm assuming you're listening to my suggestion and picking a shmup on that one. We will get to Space Shot when we finish Truck Simulator, then DEFCON 5, Tetris Plus, Driver 2, Skeleton Warriors, Digimon World, Doki Doki Shutter Chance, Koino Puzzle, Okumi Tate, Hot Shots Golf, Chrono Cross, Castlevania Rondo of the Night, and then Space Shot. you know, we've got just a couple in the queue right now. Just a couple. Oops, wait, is that a fast reset option? Hold the fucking phone. Oh my god, I can just do that. Ooh, Rondo of the Night, yep. You guys met the sub goal during the Dingo picture stream, and I completely forgot to put it into the queue. So I put it in now. Or I guess yesterday, rather. But yeah, we got our 20 subs we needed to do that. Which that one should be fun. If you guys haven't seen anything on Rondo of the Night, it takes the Richter mode from Symphony of the Night and puts that into a classic Metroidvania style fashion. So instead of just having all of your things unlocked at the start and then rushing to Dracula with dive bombs and uppercuts, you instead go and fight all the bosses to unlock progression so you can actually, you know, make it farther. Which I think is a lot of fun. Conceptually, it sounds like a lot of fun. It sounds like I'm gonna break my finger and my D-pad trying to input uppercuts and slide dashes. Catch me out here with my new Castlevania Symphony of the Night challenge run, where it's just I can beat the game only using Dark Metamorphosis. I'm sure that exists somewhere on the internet, right? There has to be some sort of weird little guy who's beat the entirety of Symphony of the Night using only spells. I don't think we're going to be able to pull the lead here. Yeah, I don't even see where my opponent is. I think he's already finished. All right, let's take it from the top. Pro tip, put super glue on your thumb to prevent it from wearing on your thumb. Am I supposed to let the super glue dry first, or what? Instructions unclear. Super glues dick to controller. Yeah, so it doesn't look to me like my opponent can draft at all. They just have a top speed of like 160 kilometers an hour, where our top speed is just about 140. But if we draft, we can put our speed above 140, but it won't go up naturally higher than that. Rough. Yeah, one of the reasons why I didn't like playing fighting games with my brother growing up was we only had one like name brand controller, and our other controllers were all like off-brand Mad Cats. And those off-brand Mad Cats always had the stiffest D-pads. So like playing Guilty Gear with my brother growing up, I would just wear the absolute hell out of my thumb. Because like as a kid, my hands weren't big enough that I could just like roll my thumb easily from down to forward, so I had to like drag it over the really stiff D-pad, and boy oh boy, if I wasn't careful, it sure would become Blister City. I don't care what the context is, I don't think there is a reason that you should be damaging your body over a video game. And that's the point when I break out the gamer glove. I'm gonna get out the hard leather gamer glove. It allows me to run my finger from down to forward so easily. Come on, let me draft, let me draft, let me draft. No, no, we're so close. Yeah, I don't think this one's in the cards. Nope, that one's not happening. Okay. This quick reset option is definitely saving us a substantial amount of time. Do you have NOS? I wish. Our energy drink reserves are actually running a little bit low. Do they still make NOS? I feel like that's an energy drink that was very mid-2010s that I haven't seen since. My aunt used to drink a lot of NOS, I remember that much. I remember specifically she would always have a can of NOS in her car with like those soda saver lids. You know, the ones you can pop on the top of a can of soda and then seal it to attempt to preserve some of the carbonation. Never been much of an energy drink guy altogether. Like, I really wish that coffee didn't destroy my stomach the way that it does. Because I would quite enjoy to have something that could give me a little pep in my step in the morning. But coffee has just been that instant system flush for me, which I know it's a diuretic and it does it to a lot of people, but it hit me like in a moment. The second that it touches my lips, it is right out the other end. Which, like, it did put a little bit of a pep in my step. That pep sent me immediately into the bathroom, though. Like, usually when you gain energy, you want to use it in a productive manner, not to rush to the bathroom. Wow, we actually went extremely fast there and still didn't see our opponent's vehicle. A 29 is really fast. 36 is our fastest thus far. But 29, that's probably our fastest lap today. Yeah, maybe I've just been having the wrong coffee, but like, I tried the dining hall blend when I was in college. When I was in high school, my sister would get Starbucks in the morning, so I would go to school with her and she'd stop off and get Starbucks, and I tried it every so often, like every handful of months. I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll give it a shot, and then every single time it's just ooh, in my stomach, you know? And like, I don't mind the flavor of coffee. I really like bitter foods, or just bitter tastes in general. I don't know. My stomach just might be hypersensitive to a lot of things. I got them hot girl stomach problems, you know? You son of a bitch. Well, I think that did us in. Yeah, I don't think we're catching up. I guess we have a minute and a half, and by that I mean we have about a minute to try to play catch up. But we've got to generate some crazy speed in order to see him again. You know what the Inca music in the background of this game reminds me of more than anything? Did you guys ever play WarioWare on the GameCube, the Micro game pack that they had? There was a section for Cat and Anna in that game that played the exact same Inca music in the background, and that's 100% what this reminds me of. I understand it reminds me of that because, you know, it's the same genre of traditional Japanese music mixed with pop. Oh, that sucks. Play well all you want. Traffic will get you. The near miss. It does seem like the hitbox of our truck is only on the front. So I can do some wacky things in terms of weaving between cars. Maybe the speedrun for this game would actually be interesting. Reward the player for driving well. Being able to weave between vehicles quickly. Ah, that sucks. I think if I was going to learn a new speed game, it would probably be Firewoman Matagumi. I love RPG speedruns, and Firewoman Matagumi really just lives rent-free in my brain now. Boom, 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 boom. Bum, 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 bum. My game tastes really are kind of like a hungry guy looking for a snack. I'm out here. Ooh, I can go for something sweet. Ooh, I can go for something salty. Ooh, I can go for something sweet. Ooh, I can go for something salty. Ooh, I want a shmup. Ooh, I want a dating sim. Ooh, I want a shmup. Ooh, I want a dating sim. So I have been trying to figure out a way that I can get on-screen translations a little bit easier and more consistent for me. I don't like the way that was going. I've been trying to figure out a way to get on-screen translations that are easier and more consistent for me. It's like, if you guys don't remember the way that I had translation set up for Koihoyu, I had to take the keyboard off of my keyboard tray, mount a tripod onto my keyboard tray that my phone was slotted into, cast my phone to my computer, capture that source through OBS, and then on my phone have Google Translate access my camera, scan my screen with every picture, and then I would just be showing that overlaid with my gameplay scene in OBS. And it was such a nightmare to have to constantly tap on my screen to take the photo, look over to my computer to see if it captured well, read the text that was on screen, close that, repeat. So like I've found a couple of programs that are supposed to work. Like I can get them to read my screen and output the text of what it's trying to translate, but what it reads is so extremely inconsistent. Like I was testing it out with Tokumeki Memori, and I ended up just I was testing with Tokumeki Memori, and it ended up being wrong about 90% of the time. So it either wouldn't be able to translate, or it would just put a bunch of ellipses and then go like spoon, donkey, spoon, talking French, spoon. Like, nope, none of those words are what's on screen right now. I just pulled way too far ahead, damn it. I think we choked it there at the end. Unless he's slowing down, Come on, give me enough speed to draft. Come on, let me draft. No, he's way too far ahead. Yeah. He got the win there. Darn. All right. You know, you would think it would be easier to just let parents know their kids' drop-off times. Nah. You know what would really be easier? If you just waited. You don't have a schedule to maintain or anything like that, do you? Your schedule can definitely wait for them. Oh! Rough stuff. Darn. We were playing so well there for a second. And for a second, I mean for an entire minute. You know, I have this very distinct memory when I was a kid of... There was one single day in the entirety of my elementary school life where my mom wasn't able to walk me to the bus stop or just straight up walk me to school because she had work. And she ended up telling me like the exact time when I was supposed to go to the bus stop, gave me like the most explicit instructions, laid out all my clothes, like made it as easy as possible for me. But I got up in the morning and just forgot every single one of the instructions about time. So I'm like, oh God, when is the bus gonna be here? I definitely missed the bus already. So I got dressed, I packed my backpack, and ended up walking to school, and then I got there like 3.5 hours early, so I'm just sitting on the empty playground, all of the doors to the school are locked, like, maybe I am here a little bit early. Yeah, talking about knowing drop-off times really did just unlock a core memory for me. And mind you, I'm saying this not as a, this is my mom's fault or anything. No, she did everything right. I was just a very, very dumb kid. And now look at me, I'm only a slightly dumb adult. Yeah, I don't think we're taking the win on this one. Nope. Dang it. Hey there, Prince Wizard. You're here just in time for an ad break because we are rounding out hour 1 of the stream. So we have an ad break coming up here in just a second. I'm going to put you guys over on the BRB screen and play you some Chrono Cross music while I run a couple of ads. We'll be back in just a moment, y'all. I'll see you on the other side. Alrighty, folks, we are back. Thanks everyone for sticking around through that break. I appreciate it. There are 2 speedruns of this game on easy mode. There's no love for very hard mode. So hold your horses here, Joe. There are difficulty settings? How do I find those difficulty settings? Where would those be hidden at? Yeah, in the left menu. So if I just as a joke or a prank, let's just do that real quick. The speedrun shows them change again. I'm just gonna accidentally press the reset button on my console real quick. Can I free myself from this RNG nightmare and play whatever DEFCON 5 is? I'm assuming it's some kind of strategy game. So in the left menu, watch it be that we're already playing on very easy mode. Doop, doop, doop. Camera. Wait up. Let's back out real quick. I need to load my profile first, right? Let's load the account. Because this doesn't immediately put us into... Story across Japan, not possible. Okay, loading is finished. All right, so on the left menu... God, if I would have known there was a difficulty setting. Change basic setting. Listen to Inca, create your own painting. Let's see here. Change basic setting. Game level ordinary. That's probably normal. Game level difficult? No. Game level Gikimasu. Game level easy. There we are. Vibration type. Can I just make vibration type off altogether? Vibration weak. Vibration type don't bulge. Radar display. Okay. Did we just set it to easy? Can I get a win now? No bulge, got it? Never a bulge. Honestly, you can't have a bulge if you pull your meat out, right? Legally speaking. Pretty sure that's how it works. Alright, buddy, let's see this. I'm ready. I'm ready for this. Got to refill my water this morning. I did not forget to pull my meat out this morning. Because I don't have to pull my meat out at all today. We're doing pizza. Pizza, very pizza. Yeah, Kami, you're gonna love the pizza I'm gonna make. I'm gonna keep doing my leftover pizza. So I'm gonna take mashed potatoes, I'm gonna take some taco beef. I'm gonna use feta and Parmesan cheese. And that's gonna be the best pizza anybody's ever had. Can't bait me. I know you're trying to cause me mental pain. Okay, so, easy mode is substantially easier, like a bit of a wild level easier. We're playing like dog water and we haven't lost our lead yet. But yeah, I'm trying to sow the seeds of chaos, you know, do my usual thing. Golly, this man's trying to damage my books. Not my books. No, the actual plan for the pizza tonight is I'm gonna make 2 pizzas. One's just gonna be pepperoni and the other's gonna be pepperoni with jalapenos. And that's mostly because I just need to get rid of those jalapenos before they go bad. That and I have an absolute surplus of pepperoni at the moment. This son of a bitch passed me right at the end. It's a bit wild how much more doable this is. No! 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 Okay. I'm not angry, just disappointed. Beat by everyone hubris, don't want to talk about it. Nothing actually happened there. Goodness gracious. Oh, this game. It's quite the feeling to hold the lead for 4 minutes and lose it right at the end. God, even changing the game to easy and I still lose. Goodness gracious. Ooh, boosting, I'm boosting. Stand back, I'm about to boost. I wonder if there's a recording online of anybody beating this game on hard mode, or very hard mode. Holy shit, did anyone just notice that my top speed went up as soon as Kami put exclamation point boost in chat? Quick, everybody, give me extra speed. Everybody do exclamation point boost. Man, that's crazy. It's wild that a PS1 game has Twitch integration like that. It just took us turning it down to easy mode. Yes! That's because of your guys' boosts. Thank you all for the boosts.
Hey, Stinky!
Holy shit, that was loud. What the heck? PS1, thank you for the loudest alert I ever did here. What's my, Oh yeah, that would do it. Just turn this down a little bit. How loud was that on your guys' side? Kinda spooked me, levels of loud. Let's run that one more time.
Hey, Stinky!
Nope, still pretty damn loud. Fine on our side? Alright, if it's fine on your side. I can deal with it, but like, whoo, buddy. That's much better. Call me, I will save. Also, not quite GG yet. Good golly, all the alerts are rolling in today. All right. Let's do... It had a bit of an echo, so it was being played through your mic. Yep. Yes, it was. Yeah, it was loud enough that my mic was also picking it up. It was a little bit ridiculously loud. Hit me with that jump scare. Granted, I think I just had my volume turned up from popping over into somebody's stream and watching it on my computer. Forgot to turn it back down. My OBS is not well leveled. You know what, in fact, let's hold up here. Let's pull open our volume mixer. Turn you down just a little bit. Now let's try this one more time.
Hey, Stinky!
Oh yeah, that's so much better. That's so much better on my end now. Wild concept, but turning it down about 30% solved all of my problems. Pizza, I think I'm gonna leave my pepperoni in the fridge until I use it, but I appreciate the reminder. There we go. Also, PS1, enjoy your alert, my man. It's good to see you. I thought there was a sound attached. I had a couple of thoughts yesterday for sounds that I would like putting on my meat alert, but I just haven't yet. I also haven't put one on my send internet. Alright, if we lose this one, I'm gonna try to find Holiday Ham Prank. Because if I can find that, then I can really easily make a sound for the meat alert. I know I'm never gonna be able to find 4 cold hot dogs again. But Holiday Ham Prank and 4 cold hot dogs are the 2 things that I would want for my pull your meat out alert. Those are some all-time YouTube videos for me. Absolutely adore both of those. Where's my ham? I left it right here. Godzilla growl for an alert, or Yoshi ha. The good old Yoshi. Bring ha. Definitely not doing the Godzilla growl. We don't need the scream of a cello. I feel like since we turned it down to easy, I don't really need to lock in at all. I'm just I'm going for a relaxing Sunday drive. That being said, this road is also so curvy. But you know, I don't mind it. I like my roads like I like my ladies. That's right, covered in massive traffic accidents. White stripes painted on, full of potholes, like a runaway. Good stuff, good stuff. All of you are funnier than me. Lord Almighty. How do I get that last star? Oh, does the star mean that I've finished all routes on that area? That might be it. I finished every race on that route. Okay, I think I'm understanding what is being asked of me now. I geech, I geech. You know, it's kind of ridiculous how many potholes there are on Montana roads. Like, I'm sure everybody feels the way of, like, My state's roads are the ones that are the worst maintained, but like, I don't think I have been on a road that has been worse maintained than Montana roads. They are just ridiculous. Like, 2 weeks ago we went camping up in Idaho, and you could see exactly where the state dividing line was because the roads went from just dog water into like actually well maintained as soon as you crossed over the Idaho border. And you'd expect maybe they would have like a little bit of leeway. You wouldn't expect it at all, but it is a little funny to see that exact divide line of the state of Idaho going, this is now Montana roads, I will not be touching it. Smooth sailing, blah, 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 blah. All right. The Dutch/Belgian border is famous for the exact same thing. In which direction? Which country has the good roads? Belgian roads are Western Europe's worst. Hell yeah. So you're telling me I know exactly where I need to go when I'm in Europe. Really makes me feel like I'm at home. The worse the roads, the more at home I feel. If you ever come to the Netherlands, avoid Amsterdam. Is Amsterdam the one with the red light district? Yes, the whale did like hell. I'm gonna avoid Amsterdam. As if. Out here telling me not to go for a fun time. Ugh. As if. Most ladies and men work more for themselves now, so it's basically just a tourist trap without the edge. Without an edge to it. Oh no, I would like to travel just in general. I mean, I've only left the country once in my life, and it was going to Mexico. So, like, I've never been outside of North America. So, like, I had a good time in Mexico. It was a fun trip. Hell, I've never even been to the east coast of the States. I've been to most Western states, and that's just been over, like, the past 4 years or so. Because Alex really likes to travel, so we've had some fun vacations. I definitely have this problem where I'll get into my groove and then just refuse to get out of it, and then lo and behold 3 years have passed. Like, I am more than content with just being locked into my routine and staying locked into that routine. Which I certainly appreciate having somebody to help me actually get out there and, you know, experience life. You're going to Florida next month. The furthest you've been is Michigan. I mean, it's not... This isn't going to sound very east, but the farthest east that I have gone is the Oklahoma Panhandle. I'd actually need to see a map. There are probably parts of Montana that are farther east than Oklahoma. It's just, I'm naming somewhere that isn't in Montana. I'm sorry you had to go to Oklahoma. We were just passing through. I did think I was gonna die in Oklahoma, though. That was fun. So we were passing from Colorado to get to Texas for a wedding, and on our way through Oklahoma, we got hit with one of the most ridiculous weather events that I have ever been in. I am decently sure it was hail mixed with a tornado. But, like, it was some of the most extreme hail that I have ever been in. We managed to make it out in time for us to get to the motel that we were staying in Oklahoma, which the town we were in had just a couple of really run-down trailers, a gas station that had a Subway attached to it, and a motel, and that was literally the entirety of the town. But, like, the thunder and wind and everything was so raucous throughout the rest of the night that I legitimately thought that the motel was going to blow away. And, like, the drive to get ahead of the storm, the hail and everything was so thick that you couldn't see more than maybe 3 feet ahead of you. But there were still these people in their semis that had quotas to meet, so they were bulleting down the freeway at full speed. Alex was driving at the time, so she's just white-knuckling her way down. Hey, we won. Absolutely terrified. Your first week in Oklahoma, there was hail. It was coming down so hard that it knocked out power lines. You didn't have power for the whole rest of the week. Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. What is, according to all of you, the least sexy state? Well, the least sexy state, probably like Nebraska, Kansas, somewhere real backwater, southern portions of the country. Drove through Omaha and you swear the car next to you had a gun. I think one of my weirdest driving events that I have ever experienced was in Idaho, actually. It is a event that Alex and I still reference to this day that we just call Crucifix Man. And Crucifix Man was this individual who was in like the tallest souped up truck you've ever seen, with a bunch of bumper stickers on the back of his truck that was just preaching hate and pro-Trump. He had an American flag and a conservative flag mounted on his tailgate. Sorry, not conservative, Confederate flag. Honestly, what's the difference? But there was this woman driving like the smallest Subaru you ever did see, who cut Alex and I off and was just laying on their horn the entire time as they were driving next to Crucifix Man and flipping him off. And the reason we call him Crucifix Man is 3 more trucks boxed in that Subaru while they were driving by, and the man who was initially honked at whipped a wooden crucifix out of nowhere and was just holding it at her. And I straight up think I witnessed a hate crime that day. Like, all of that happened in the span of a minute, and that was the wildest minute of driving I think I have ever experienced. Sounds about right for the state responsible for the KKK. Yep. Good old Crucifix Man. But yeah, you gotta appreciate that this individual just had an unpainted wooden crucifix just sitting on their dash or in their glove box or on the passenger seat. They were just ready. That was their car crucifix. Where's my opponent's vehicle? Where's the other truck? I haven't seen him in like 2 minutes. Happy you were born in a state with education. I'm happy I was born with a parent who had common sense and basic decency. Dang. Yeah, there are a lot of shitheads out there, which is quite unfortunate, but it's the way of things. Yeah, if it wasn't for my mom being a decent person, I feel like the odds were greatly stacked against me in terms of turning into just the worst. Like, white dude in Backwaters, Montana, that's a recipe for a not good time. Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna take a strong stance here. You know what state has the least attractive people? Mississippi. I'm gonna hold that one. I'm gonna say that Mississippi is the state with the most uggos. It's rough. Don't you freaking do it. Don't you freaking do it. Not today. I heard that raid. I'm locked in right now. I am locked in right now. Come on. Come on. Come on. Woo! Ever. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in, everybody. We are currently doing some battle trucks. Hope you're all doing well today. What were you up to today, Everett? If you guys are new here, hi, I'm Uriah. We are currently on a quest to finish every PS1 game ever released. We are currently on game number... where's my finished games queue? There it is. We are currently on game number 196, which was suggested by our very own Drunk Kami. If you would like to see all the games we finished, go ahead and give that Google link a click. If not, I appreciate you guys being here. This one's been kicking our butt a little bit. You were doing some Ape 3? Hell yeah. We just recently found out that we could turn the difficulty setting in this game down, which was nice. I cycled for a solid like 3.5 hours yesterday on a single race. So I'm very glad that we found difficulty settings. Is that an Amogus truck? Is it looking a little sus to you? Boop, 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 boop. Are you up to POW 2? I've done it. Free of charge. Anyways, enjoy the game. You're gonna head out for a little bit. Thanks for the raid. I hope you have a great day, Everett. So we could put the big boy back on top of our truck, or, and hear me out on this one, we save our money. We've got our POW 2 upgrade. Let's see if that increases our speed enough that the rest of the game is going to be an absolute breeze. All right, here we go. Were Amogussies a thing when this game was released? You know nothing about Amogus? I think in our heart of hearts, we can believe that it was a thing. No, when did Amogus, or when did Among Us originally release? It was like 2018, wasn't it? It was like 2017, 2018, and then it hit big in 2020 when nobody was allowed to go outside. It was definitely an example of one of those games that existed for a little bit but didn't really hit the big time mainstream until those unfortunate events of the Pandy. I love seeing people who are frequently in chat, like chatting before a raid comes, and then after the raid hits, they then have the message bracket saying that they were also part of the raid. Kami's out here getting outed as someone watching multiple streams at once. Yep, you've been caught. Absolutely busted. You can't miss the lad playing a little ape. Ape players stick together. True, that's pretty true. I feel like I need to run a couple of any percent runs of Ape 1 just to flex on Kami, since my analog sticks actually work. Just some light disrespect, you know? Just out here pumping my Subaru. Oh, look how much fun I'm having. Oh, look who can neutral their stick. You'd agree, but your times with broken sticks are still faster. Your times with one hand are still faster. I think your one-handed time beats my two-handed PB. Granted, I'm the guy who has to spend 35 minutes in Krabby Beach because my game runs at half a frame a second. The joke is that makes me twice as fast. Still driving without the proper license. SMH in my freaking head, dude. Morgan, if they ever pull me over, I'm in big trouble, but if they want to pull me over, they gotta catch me first. Get out of here, get out of here. Get out of here, get out of here. How you doing today, Morgan? It's good to see you. You watch too wide a variety of streamers to ever have them raid each other. Yeah, you kind of hit your niches in Twitch, don't you? Like, you sort of have your in circles that are just repeatedly raiding each other over and over again. Like, I feel like it wouldn't take too long to have a raid cycle come full circle. Like, a person raids over to somebody else, and then they raid over into someone else, and then eventually it's going to end up raiding to the original person who you were watching. I do find it funny when you get sent on a raid train like that and you end up in just the weirdest places. I've had it happen where I've forgot to turn my computer off after stream. And then I come back at the end of the day and I'm at some wild Spanish VTuber with just the biggest cans you ever did see. Dare I say, dumps like a truck. Hey, I know that streamer. I've been tier 3 sub for the past 4 years. Jeez, it's like you're looking at my following page. Gosh. Jesus. That's fucked up. That's so messed up. No. No. Oh. Brutality. His car was bigger, stronger, more handsome. Man, you maintain a lead for 3.5 minutes, and then in the span of a minute, everything comes crashing down. This is our shot. This is our shot. Okay, okay, I'm back in there. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Let's go! Let's go! You know the big old Dobon honkeros. Awooga. PS1's eyes are popping out of his head like a decal on a motorcycle. He's pulling out a mallet and hitting himself on the top of the head. You end up somewhere and somehow end up getting a gift sub to someone you've never seen before. It's always wild when that happens. Like, you get a gift sub to a channel, you're like, I have never seen this channel a day in my life, and then You end up checking, it's like, oh yeah, you've watched 3 hours of them before. Like, I swear to you, I have not. I have never seen this person a day in my life. No one gives gift subs to someone who cares. Unless it's like a direct targeted gift sub, unless you click on their name and click to gift them a sub. If it's just you're throwing out random packs, you're gonna give it to a person who showed up for all of 5 seconds, went, no thanks, and swiped to a different stream. Because at the end of the day, Twitch really is just one big revolving door. So many people will just poke into a stream, watch it for all of 30 seconds, and then go, nah, I'm out. Which that right there is one of the reasons why I run ads the way I do. All you gotta do is hook one of them. You just gotta hook one person, and once they're in, they're set for life. Oh, golly. So yeah, we get rid of our pre-rolls so that if a new person is like, this seems interesting, and then gets hit with an ad, they're like, it's interesting. It's not 3 minutes of ads interesting. Oh, golly. Oh, wow, that was terrible. A dead brights. Better player one there. Still think it's silly that you can't target 5 exact people. Yeah, it is. I mean, if you could target 5 exact people, then we wouldn't have had a moment where Superficial gifted 5 subs and then we got one gifted to Mike Hawks Long. Shout out to Mike Hawks Long. Definitely up there with being one of the funnier names on Twitch. I still think the best one that I've ever seen was a long time ago. The name ended up having to be changed because it was deemed as quote-unquote too vulgar for Twitch, but their name was Labia Majora's Mask. Which that one gets me every time. What a name. It's a great one, isn't it? Alright, I have the speed. I'm in the lead. I just have to hold this. Kind of far behind. Easy first try. Nothing vulgar about piece of human anatomy. Yeah, try telling that to all the conservative lawmakers. You once got a random gift sub and you seriously consider resubbing just for the emotes. It was the guy who had the headbanging emote. See, I'm actively trying to make my emotes so bad that people are attempting to unsub because of the emotes they've received. Like, they get a gifted sub, and like, oh, why? It's just like how I yearn to create the worst audio-visual experience on the platform. I want people to regret showing up in my stream. Shame is a good and natural thing, and I want you all to feel shame for the actions that you have decided to make on this day. There are at least 3 people who hate you so bad they'd unsub. They knew that you were the emote artist. I don't think Captain hates you that much. Like, he hates you a little bit, but I don't think it's that much. Alright, let's put the largest and most expensive, therefore best grill. Alrighty, y'all. Before we keep on going with our truck driving, we are rounding out hour 2 of the stream. So we have an ad break coming up here in just a second, and also a snack break. I'm going to get myself a nice little treat. We'll be back in just a moment. Enjoy the tunes, and I'll see you on the other side. Be back then, y'all. Alrighty, folks, we are back. Thanks everyone for sticking around through that break. I'm just finishing up my little protein bar. Once again, forgot to refill my water. I gotta ration it. I only have like 3 sips left. Golly, I still have my my bucket of cards down here. I've got all my Yu-Gi-Oh cards and everything. Really need to take that down. I need to clean the office just in general. I'm accumulating countless numbers of protein bar wrappers and piles of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. You're having a cheese stick as a little snack? Hell yeah. I'm excited to finally get through the rest of these protein bars so I can start going back to having a little cheese stick as a snack. A low-fat mozzarella cheese stick makes for like the best snack. Have 2 of those things? Ooh. You messed up my office real bad when you were staying here. You're bad. And I haven't even thought about cleaning it up yet. Alright, let's upgrade the back of our truck. You're off, snackers. You can go see a movie at your local cinema. Thanks for hanging out, Prince. I hope you have yourself a great time and enjoy your movie. Looks like we might have like 4 races left, and then we're gonna get on to DEFCON 5. Thanks for the hang. Thanks for being here. It looks like we're into the, like maybe the final 5 races. I love the pink truck that this man has. Mad respect to the pink truck. Are you peeling the cheese stick or are you biting into it? Oh, I'm biting into it every time. I am that kind of monster. I actually catch a lot of flack for how I bite into cheese sticks. Because yeah, I will munch right into it. I don't have the time to slowly peel the cheese stick and eat individual tiny strands. You know me, I have to hyper-optimize my day in every possible way. And that right there is why I stream 5 hours of PS1 games every weekday. It's for the optimization. I don't know, I think what it comes down to is I'm a firm believer in life should be joyless and without whimsy. So you should stop playing with your food and instead just start snacking down. And this is why for every meal I will be eating nothing but rice cakes. Because flavor is for closers. I'm gonna eat oatmeal boiled in water with nothing else in it. Plain rice cakes. I'm gonna wash it down with a tall glass of deionized water as well. You know, it's really explaining so much. Yeah, I'm glad I could let you in on a little bit of my life philosophy. What does deionize mean? So it's a special type of water that's used in chemistry labs a lot, where any charged particle that would normally be inside water has been removed. So it has no minerals, it has no positive or negative ions, it's got nothing in it. If you drink it, it will destroy your stomach. Because the second that it enters your body, it starts just grabbing any nutrients that it can from inside of you, which can throw off the entire balance of your body. It's fine in small doses, but if you drink like a whole glass of it, you're gonna have some problems. Also, it tastes terrible. Sometimes out of morbid curiosity, you have to do things that you know are awful. Like drink a little bit of DI water. Dang. And that's why I drink a gallon of it a day, you know it. 1 gallon? Pfft, rookie numbers. I do 4 gallons a day minimum. If my cells aren't bursting from reverse osmosis, I'm not hydrated enough. Unironically, I did have a problem like that at one point. It wasn't to the point where my cells were bursting, because that I'd be dead if that was the case. But I had a point where I wasn't eating enough salt and I was drinking too much water to the point where I desalinated my blood, so then it just couldn't carry oxygen. So if I stood up, I would get extremely, extremely dizzy. I did end up going to the doctor and being like, hey, why am I getting so dizzy? He's like, why the fuck do you think you're getting so dizzy? A human's not supposed to drink that much water, idiot. Stop. What's reverse osmosis? So do you remember the movie Osmosis Jones? When you put that into your VCR and click the reverse button, when you're rewinding it back to the beginning, that's reverse osmosis. Oh, it's the opposite. Yeah, just backwards. Wow, that was terrible. I'm drafting, I'm drafting. Ah, that sucks. Oh, he pulled so far ahead. Damn. So you double down and drink even more, right? Yes. That's why my water bottle is always empty.
This subscriber stinker. No.
Luke, congratulations on 6 months of not being stinky. I appreciate the sub. Hope you're doing well today. I know you're just here for the Inca music. The people that yearn for more Inca. I think he might have pulled too far ahead. Oh yeah, he's definitely too far ahead at that point. I am not drafting. Yeah, we still got a decent amount of course left. I can make it up. Yeah, water's a dangerous thing if you're dumb about it. Nope. Ding darn, ding darn. Fix that one. You're doing well? Hell yeah. That is what I like to hear. I'm getting over being sick. I had a really long week last week, but all in all, I'm getting to play some ps1 games, hang out with cool people, and having a great time. Ooh, that was fantastic. I drafted behind him, hit him in the back, so he hit a vehicle in front, which then slowed him way down. Yeah, I'm really not big on treated water in general. Like, bottled water just tastes gross to me. City water is even worse. I just want to sip on my well water and be happy. Slow down a little bit so we can draft. And that's when y'all hit me with, oh, look at Mr. Fancy Pants with his well water. Now drinking our delicious, delicious alkaline city water. Grow up and get lead poisoning like a man. Let me keep drafting, just let me keep drafting. No! Ah, that might have done it. Yeah, I'm not making it back. Damn. Yep. Page 0 is acid, FYI, I like battery acid. Hey, better battery acid than being super basic. You have your choice. You either get battery acid or you get bleach. Which do you want? We are firm believers in no middle sliders. Means you get one of the extremes. I mean, both result in death, so... I mean, I think I take the battery acid. I eat sour candy all the time. That's covered in citric acid. What's the difference? I remember the exact moment when I figured out that sour candy was just covered in citric acid powder, and then I learned that you could buy that. Because I wanted to make candy that was even more sour. So I bought a can of just powdered citric acid, and I got one of those Fun Dip sugar sticks. Gave it a suck and then dipped it in the citric acid and then popped that in my mouth. And hey, fun fact, pure powdered citric acid, not something you should put in your mouth. Just a fun little fact. It did some real big damage to my tongue. To the point where I didn't use any of that powdered citric acid ever again. It caused a lot of mouth pain. No! Piss. Ah, these curves are brutal. You melted that part of your tongue. Fun. Yeah, it most certainly was not fun. I learned my lesson pretty quickly. Food grade citric acid and lab grade citric acid, very different. But like, sour candy has it on it, and that's good. So more means better, right? Sometimes you just gotta learn. I always say that Uriah is one of my smartest friends, and then he does and says stuff like that. I think you need to make more friends, Morgan. Small fish in a smaller pond and all that. Oh, he is just laying on his horn. You know, I think on the bright side, at least I learned my lesson not to continue eating the thing that made my tongue bleed. I know a good number of people who would have gone, oh man, well, let's try it again. Like, yeah, we melted our tongue a little bit on the first trial, but that was just the first trial. You gotta give it at least 3 trials, right? Then again, I am a firm believer in if at first you don't succeed, give up. Yes, yes, no. Okay, alright. Got our lead. We've got our lead. A minute left on the clock. I'm walking in. I'm walking in. No. Okay, we can still catch up. We can still catch up. As long as I draft. No. Dang it. Ah. Why does the other lorry get a speed boost? Uh-oh, British. So our opponent's vehicles have a much higher top speed than us. So our vehicle, when it's not drafting, has a top speed of about 40 kilometers or 140 kilometers per hour. But if we're drafting, we get a decent speed boost up to about 160 to 180. And we're deep enough into the story mode here where Other vehicles have about a top speed of 160. So they don't need to draft in order to hit those speeds that we are incapable of. Which means we either need to take a lead or we need to be close enough that we can draft in front of him. Also, if you don't know what drafting is, if you look in the bottom right hand corner, you'll see below my speedometer there's a little icon with an S in it. If we drive behind the enemy semi, we gain a substantial speed boost since they are blocking the air, so we gain just a bit of extra speed. And as long as I don't ram into anything, that I can maintain that speed for at least a little bit. I'll only lose that speed from bumping into walls, other cars, or turning. So we're trying to minimize the amount that we are pressing our steering wheel. Since that's what causes us to lose speed. There's a 4-car pileup. My chance, this is my chance. All right. We've taken the lead. We've got 1 minute left on the clock. All right. I just have to maintain this lead. I'm pushing about 150 right now. That's a good speed. That's gonna give them a good opportunity to catch up. Okay. Yep, they're catching up. Okay. Maintain it, just maintain it. And 40 seconds on the clock. I need to just hold this for about 20 more. Wasn't even 20, more like 6. Woo, let's go. Another one done. Think you played too many hours of Mystria and hit your plateau? Yeah, I had that happen to me as well, Morgan. Here, I'm gonna pop open Steam real quick. Morgan, what's your playtime in Mystria? I made it a decent chunk through fire before I hit my my point. God, I haven't opened Steam on this laptop or on this computer in a while. Fields of Mystria, where are you? There you are. 38 hours. All right. Yeah, you made it a decent amount farther than me. I hit my plateau around 23 and a half hours. you just kind of, I feel like you hit a point in Mystria where you've bought all of the fun skills that you want. You've gotten most of the crops. And you're kind of just sitting there with like, well, I've got nothing left to do except just repeatedly go to the mines every day. And that just, it wears on you just a little bit. You've gotten sucked into Bitcraft. What's the deal with Bitcraft? I feel like I've heard Alex say the name of that game before, but I know nothing about it. Ooh. It's a resource management settlement MMO. You know, you had me there until you said MMO. We talked about this a bit yesterday, but I cannot do MMOs. If I start playing MMOs, I'm gonna turn into the World of Warcraft guy from South Park. I already sink too much time into Monster Hunter as is. Don't have to engage with other people. The ones that you bumped into are really nice. They randomly just give you upgrade items because you were there. See, it's not a matter of I can't engage with MMOs because of the people who are also playing MMOs. I can't engage with them because I would lose my life to them. Doing a mindless task over and over again, making number go up, is exactly the kind of chemical reaction that my monkey brain needs in order to function. I will simply press the make number go up button until I starve to death. So you give me an MMO that has technically infinite content, and I'm gonna lose myself. Hell, one of the reasons why I'm able to do RPGs just in general are the fact that they have endpoints. There's an ending, so it's not just me always having another step of progression I can make to make myself stronger, have better gear, more loot, all of that. Addictive personality, gang rise up, yo. I do things in excess. They cause problems for myself and my loved ones. What's good? Whoa, you going real fast there, weren't you? Ugh, 2-lane. I can't pass someone on a 2-lane highway. Oh, and I can't draft if he does that. Okay. We've got the space, I can draft here. Up to a 3-lane as well. No, it ends so quickly. Oh, man. All right. think you both need to be retested for your license. It's like I was saying to Morgan, I don't actually need to be licensed to drive a big rig. As long as the police don't catch me, I'm not doing anything illegal. It's only illegal if you get caught. Something, something, drive this. There we go. All right, we got the joke out of the way. Bigcraft is a pretty grind-heavy game. Kind of feels like an idle game at times with semi-automation. Actually, you need to stop saying things I want to hear. Idle game, automation. Sitting here, neurons activated. No. You know, you'd expect music like this to get grating when we've been playing the game for like 12 hours, but we're still going, and every single song that plays, I'm just kind of like jamming along with it. I've just continued to enjoy these songs. Inca music is just, it's easy on the ears. Easy on the ears, easy on the soul. Alright, I just gotta keep playing clean. Yeah, he's hot on my tail this entire time. Oh, no, you don't, buddy. Oh, no, you don't. I will sooner destroy my own vehicle than let you pass me. You when a Tesla tries to pass you. Lucky for you, a Tesla is very easy to destroy. God, one of my favorite videos on the internet was a video of a World War II vet who got in a tank and was like, fascists are trying to take away our rights and our freedoms. This happened back when I was a kid, and guess what? I destroyed them then, and I'll destroy them now. Drives forward in his tank and runs over a Tesla. Then the terrible man who owns said company went out and was like, oh yeah, bet you couldn't do that to a Cybertruck. Those things are indestructible. He then made a follow-up video that was like, I was called out by a fascist, and guess what? I'm gonna prove him wrong again, and then runs over and crushes a Cybertruck in the tank again. And it crumpled just as fast. Say what you want, you can't beat the man in a tank. Ow. Holy moly, I actually managed to just pass someone in a two-lane highway. That's insane. That's never happened before. I don't know why he didn't try merging at me, but... Okay, we've got 3 minutes left on the clock. There's a gold Cybertruck that drives around your city. There's a purple one that drives around a city near me. And it's funny, even Alex's extremely conservative family takes one look at that and goes, ew, that's a gross looking vehicle. Yes. Yes, it is. The trifecta of jerk-offs. The holy trinity of bootlickers. That was bad. No, 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 no. Damn it. Yeah, that was very poorly played on my part. Hell. Ah. I tried to weave there, it didn't work. Okay, I'm drafting here, I'm drafting. Just need enough speed to pull ahead again. Yes, yes, yes. Woo! Let's go! Holy hell. Who likes those monstrosities? Idiots. Dumb people who want to waste their money. Oh, wowza. Gets the harder racing, doesn't it? We should have enough that we can buy another upgrade. Once again, these upgrades don't actually have any impact on how fast our vehicle goes. Yeah, we can buy one of these. What is the largest and therefore best one? That one works for me. I'll take it. We're not quite to a 200% gaudy rating. So that's what we're trying to get. We're trying to make it up to max. All right, let's save real quick. And keep on and keeping on. Power level 3. That's us. You know, I gotta say, I respect how fast this game saves. They really aren't writing much data, so it just goes in an instant. All right, I think we only have one left. This might be the final race. Very well might be the final stretch for our sus truck. Ooh, that's a cool looking vehicle though. But can it beat the Amogus Mobile? We're just gonna death cycle on this one stage for the next 3.5 hours. And how long's the race? 4.5 minutes? It's about the same as all the others. Oh yeah, a new song. Yo, dunk, 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 dunk. All right, it's a relatively easy intro. This isn't a bad beginning at all. Now that it's separating into 3 lanes, it might be a bit tougher. All right, back to 2 lane. Nice, nice. The traffic is actually working in our favor right now. Not in that case. Not there. That's always the worst. Okay, we're down to a 2-lane again. Ah, 2-lane is so hard to pass on. Like, it's hard for either of us to pass each other on 2-lane. Which is great when I'm in first place. It's bad when I'm in second place. Me sowing these 2 lanes are great. Me reaping. Oh god, this sucks. Okay, we're back at the 3 lane. And I'm gaining speed. Oh, we're cooking here. Okay, he's hot on our heels still. No! That sucked. That sucked bad. Oh, they just lined up in such a terrible way for me in particular. Yes, yes, yes. First try, baby, first try. Woo! All right, was that the end? Do we get credits? Show me credits. It's a cinematic. Show me directed by. I'm scanning, I'm scanning. Ciao. Rum. These are looking like credits to me. System design, that's credits. Hell yes, brother. Oh, and now you're the king of Japan. That's me. Hell yeah. Alrighty, y'all, let's switch on over to the spreadsheet and write out our final thoughts here on Art of Truck Battle, suggested by Drunk Kami. Kami, thank you for selecting yet another game. I do appreciate it. Let's talk about battle trucks here. So, the gameplay in battle trucks is extremely simplistic. You have essentially only 2 real driving mechanics. There's no like drift or anything like that. It's literally just accelerate and figure out how to draft, and that's it. That being said, it controls decently once you get out of the chrome wheel, or once you get onto the chrome wheel. The purple wheel, not the best. Purple wheel, for those of you that weren't here when we played the first 2/3 of the game, locks you into your lane, so you only have the choice of switching lanes. You don't have like free control like you would in a standard driving game. Chrome wheel feels a million times better. I think the gameplay of this, slightly above average. No, we'll give it about an average on gameplay. It's nice middle of the line. It's nothing to write home about, but it's not terrible. Visually, the game looks pretty damn decent. It has that PS1 goodness that I love to eat up. It doesn't lag, it runs quickly. Graphically, I think that this game is probably about a 7. I wish that my only gripe is that there could have been a little bit more there. The areas feel a bit repetitive after a while, but such a minor complaint. Music, 10 out of 10. Easy 10 out of 10. Taking the Inca style and putting it into all of the races, having like 7 or 8 different tracks that play, is so much fun. Story-wise, we'll give it a 3. We're just being a trucker. What do we got right here? Is this just save progress? Would you like to save your current progress? Yes, sir. Show it to me. Show me that I am now king. Hey, 300%. We got a gold star. Love that. Love that for me. Wow factor for the game. Wow factor is also going to be another 10 out of 10. That's a solid pick for me in wow factor. Difficulty. On normal difficulty and higher, I'm sure this game would have kicked my ass for another 30 or so hours. Mostly because the computers cheat a lot. When you turn the difficulty down to easy, it basically just turns the top speed of your enemies down a bunch. Which, lower top speed means it's easier for you to win. On easy mode, it still wasn't much of a pushover, but it was quite a bit easier. I think a difficulty of about a 4 out of 10 feels fair. For an overall score of a 7? I think a 7 is a very fair rating for this game. Let's sort this and see what other games fall into the 7 category. Dragon Valor, Medieval, Spyro the Dragon, Colorful Logic 1, Harvest Moon, Suikoden 2, Breath of Fire 3, Bushido Blade, Misadventures of Tronbon, Alundra, Mega Man Legends. Yeah, I think that it fits really well with all of my other 7s here. Kuwanpa, Zuka 2, 120% excellent, Burning Fest excellent, Oddworld Abe's Exodus, Ori no Ryui. Yeah, I think it fits ever so nicely. You know, all too often I put down a score and I'm like, oh, well, I don't know if it actually belongs here in the 8 or the 9 region. And then I sort and I see what other games I put in the 8 and 9 region. I'm like, no, it's pretty comparable to those. I definitely feel like it fits. Hey there, Seth. Heck yes. Alright, that is going to do it on Battle Trucks for the day. Hope you're having a wonderful day. That I am. We finished up Battle Trucks, which means we get to switch on over to our next chat picked game, which is DEFCON 5, suggested by DUR. This is DUR's first game, right? Yeah, DUR's chat stats are empty right now because hasn't had a choice yet. Still haven't heard back from Shiro about how they want their Lord of Little Guy box to be edited. Yeah, let's go. Oh, good, DUR. I'm glad you're actually here for it. I always feel bad when I start a game that somebody picked and they aren't here. It's always a bit of a rough feeling, but you're here. Let's get switched on over, and while we're switched on over, I'm going to put you guys over on the BRB screen and play you some music, because I need to go use the restroom as well. We're going to run a couple of ads while we're doing that, and we'll be back in just a moment, folks. Enjoy the tunes, and I'll see you on the other side. Be back then, y'all.